Whoa, look at that blue color. Isn't that cool? What's poppin', people? It's Dante. Today I'm thinking about street photography in terms of color versus black and white. Whoa, look at these red trash cans and there's a red car there. No way. Let me line that up. Oh my god, and the paint on the ground's red? No way. Look, you can get a red shot and the guy's walking by with a red shirt. Who cares? Look, I think that when you're photographing in color, a lot of times I see people get caught up in it. Like, whoa, like the color is the subject. It's like, no guys, look, if you're photographing in color, you're just trying to show life for what it is in reality, right? You're showing it in the most purest depiction of life itself. In black and white, you're naturally abstracting the world around you, right? You're naturally abstracting the world around you because it is, you know, the world's not in black and white. Newsflash, the world's not in black and white. But I actually am now starting to think about photography in a new way where longevity, curiosity, these are the goals, okay? So in terms of longevity, guess what? Guess what? Black and white is superior. Even in a digital camera like a Ricoh, I shoot in the high contrast black and white small JPEG file size, which is just a really small minimalist file. Everything's built into the camera, no processing needed. Crush the shadows, expose the highlights, whatever. Like, it's just a very simplified approach. If you photograph with even a small JPEG, like if you do like color JPEGs or whatever, like you can do that. But I honestly believe that it's not as aesthetically beautiful, for one, and then for two, you can achieve way more photos through the high contrast black and white look, right? And what I mean by more photos is like, you're not limited to like the conditions of the light, and I believe truly that you're limited to the conditions of the light shooting in color. You're like, all of my best shots, guess what, like, they've happened when I was in the golden hour. You know, I would go out on the hunt at specific times of the day to achieve a lot of the photos that I've made over the years traveling. But now I'm looking at the world in a new way where I'm abstracting reality through black and white, and specifically high contrast black and white, because I'm not interested in shooting like these traditional black and whites. You can get any Fuji camera, any Ricoh camera, and make a photo that's in black and white look exactly like film if you really want to do that, but that's not the goal. The goal is to make new pictures and to innovate. Now everything's been done. Daido Moriyama's done the high contrast. Joseph Kudelka's done high contrast. Ray Metzger, Philadelphia. I'm interested in the new approaches. So, you know, you can still look back and like, okay, people have done high contrast, but the point is, we can now expand upon what a photograph can be with the new technology. And going forward with digital, seriously, like shooting color, shooting raw files, it's slower, it's more cumbersome. Shooting a small JPEG black and white comes out instantly beautiful without the need to process or crop or do any fluffing. So to me, I'm thinking about speed in terms of color and black and white. It's the same deal. It's the same deal as color versus black and white for film. When film photography was prevalent with color at the first, you know, when Meyerowitz started shooting the color on the street, you know, the film speeds were slower. When Webb shot his shots, the film speeds were very slow, right? They weren't these high ISOs and things that we have today. And there was a limitation to photographing in color, even with film. And I think it's the same case with digital, just in a new and different way. But it's just the reality, it's the truth. So black and white is faster, black and white is more beautiful, it's abstracting the world as opposed to making a realistic depiction of the world, you know, and it's just less bullshit. Like, I'm more interested in the moment. I'm more interested in like capturing the moment for what it was, like boom, just right there, and having the essence of the streets be evoked through the gritty black and white aesthetic. And guess what? Philly deserves to be photographed in black and white. Period. This ain't a color city.